Jamil Jivani here, political columnist with the Toronto Sun. A couple of weeks ago, I was given an award. Yes, me, your humble columnist, for speaking truth to power. The award is presented every year by the Coalition of Concerned Manufacturers and Businesses of Canada. Well, in my acceptance speech, I do, as the award suggests, speak truth to power. I've got a special message there for CTV News and Bell Media. We present to you my acceptance speech in full. Let us know what you think in the comments and on social media.
All right, so I feel like when you get an award called Truth to Power and then you're asked to talk, you kind of have to speak truth to power. So I'm going to do that for a minute here. I want to share with you what's on my mind. So I just got in literally a couple hours ago from Ottawa. We just organized, the Canada Strong and Free Network did, a national conference for Conservatives. Many of the people in this room actually were there. Jocelyn Bamford, Ves Sobot, Michael and Maria Binion. Very good to see you. Andrew Lawton was there as well. And of course, our game changer of the year, Alberta Premier Danielle Smith. Yes. And the event went very well. It was a success financially. The speakers were great. Everything worked well. 99.9% of what happened in the last 3 days went according to plan. But 0.1% did not. And I'm the type of person that focuses on the 0.1%. I like to get things right. And the thing that didn't go according to plan was CTV News. So CTV News, just to give you some context, we accredited over 70 members of the Canadian news media, okay? Every major outlet. We had a lot from different communities across the country, digital-only outlets, tons of people. CTV News did not seek accreditation, didn't contact us at all. And in fact, what they instead chose to do was watch our Facebook stream home and then clip parts of it to quote some of our speakers out of context and make them look bad. They also downloaded part of our event from the Facebook stream and uploaded it to their YouTube channel without any permission, without any approvals, and without any communication at all. Now, when I say this, you might not even really believe me because you're like, that's CTV News. That's a reputable outlet. That's a big media company. Why are they behaving like online trolls? And that is a great question you just asked. And and I think the reason is actually why I've been given this award, which is that I speak truth to power, and in this case, I tell the truth about CTV's parent company, Bell Media. Yes. So, Bell Media and I are engaged in a legal battle over what I would describe as wrongful dismissal and racial discrimination. And, And they are doing these kind of troll activities to wear me down. To annoy me and slow me down and distract me constantly so that I will give in, so that I'll stop pursuing the truth, stop pursuing justice, stop pursuing them in the court of law. And I think in doing so, they've sort of exposed, they don't really know who I am or anything about me. I mean, many people in this room know me a lot better than my former employer did. I have survival in my blood and my bones. My mother raised 3 kids, including me, by herself in this city. She's a survivor. My grandma immigrated to this country from Ireland as a World War II refugee and built a family in this city. She's a survivor. My father was born an orphan in a hospital in Kenya and learned how to fend for himself. He's a survivor. That's in my blood and my bones. What that has, yes, thank you. What that has meant for me, as Anthony made mention of, is when I was labeled illiterate by the public school system at 16, I survived that. When I was diagnosed with stage 4 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma at the age of 30, I survived that. During the pandemic, my marriage broke down. We got divorced and I fell into deep depression. And I'm standing here because I survived that too. So when Bell Media thinks that they're going to intimidate me or push me around or have me running somewhere, it's like, do you know who I am? It's not going to work at all. And that is a message that I've been trying to get clear to them, but I don't think they've really heard me, apparently, since they've taken to trolling me over the last few days. I suppose what I would say is, in terms of why I'm so grateful for this award, when you're in a situation like this, and I'm sure many of you can relate, you need fuel in the tank. You need to keep going. You need to reason to be encouraged and to believe that fighting and pushing and trying and striving and moving, that it's all worth it. And this is what the award represents to me. I appreciate you all standing by my side through this. I appreciate you having my back. And in accepting the award, I vow to do the same for you one day. That if you should need a friend, if you need someone to stand by you and have your back, I'm your guy. So thank you very much. Appreciate it.